open up the camera, there's a lot of joy on people's face. Most of the people that use my app for the first time, it's really their first introduction into augmented reality, into this, mix of the physical and the digital into the real world. My name is Damien McDuffie. I'm a creative technologist, a digital archivist, a writer, a filmmaker. I created an app called Black Terminus AR that allows anybody to bring art and culture to life. We open up our camera, point it there. Whoever opens up the camera over this particular image will be able to see this video.
I know you just explained it to me in like 5 minutes, but it still feels like magic, like seeing it come to life.
Well, that's the whole thing. I mean, what we're doing is like, what we're selling is magic in terms of seamless immersion. I think I just started with, dang, if I could have something like this, then all of the photos that I have and the images that I know and the history that I know can be shared with other folks a lot easier, from 85 down to 5, because now I can embed video on top of these images and give you a 30-second, 1-minute history of the piece. About 10, 15 years ago, I started just scanning and digitizing photos of my family. So I was collecting all these photos. As I did this, becoming an archivist for my family, I started kind of getting into it more professionally, working with the Dr. Huey P. Newton Foundation to help organize and digitize their archives in particular. There's a frustration I think that most archivists or curators have. We get to sit and be with so many wonderful artifacts. You can't share a lot of what you see as an archivist with the public. Either it's really fragile or it's just not something that there's no medium to really kind of deliver it. For example, we have a picture of my mom in the 80s at Sweet Jimmy's, I believe, one of the clubs in Alameda. When I look at it, what I want people to kind of get a sense of is the lifestyle that she might have had. Kind of like the evidence of that is just all of the photos that I've seen. This gives me a feeling of partying and dancing, so we're gonna add some music to it. So when I open up the camera, I want music to come up. This is my mom and my auntie when they're both 12 years old in Richmond, California. This is an example of a different kind of animation. As an archivist, I was like, oh, now I can help people see what I see every day. Because I know the history of West Oakland, because I know the history of Black people in certain places.
The history of Oakland is brilliant and beautiful and should be celebrated. The history of the Black Panther Party is brilliant and beautiful and should be celebrated. And now it is. Now people are actually coming to learn not what was done to the Black Panther Party, but what the Black Panther Party was doing.
The art itself, the home itself, is so beautiful. It's remarkable, but now there's another layer being added onto it with Damien's technology and the AR. Yeah. What has that experience been like for you, just to be able to pull out your phone and see that?
It's bananas, basically. It's just bananas. These women have existed for me as real people for a really long time. And now with Damien and Black Terminus and AR, you can point your phone at these women and they come to life for you. And that to me is incredibly remarkable.
We are standing in front of the Panther mural, Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton. I wanted to pay homage to those who poured all that they had into the community. A lot of what we still fighting for is what they fought for us.
And then teaming up with Damien for your art to literally come to life. What is that like to have that additional layer added onto your artistry?
When he first showed me what he did, I was surprised like everybody else.
I I want people to be able to come to our city and have an experience that allows them to see the city, walk around, but also learn about what the history was in a real good, like, immersive way.